As the family goes, so goes the nation, and so goes the whole world in which we live. Impact Family Counseling is a faith-based, nonprofit organization that provides Christian counseling to at-risk youth and families. Impact understands the family is the most basic element of our society and the first authority under which a person learns to live. The family establishes our most basic values and beliefs.
We're going to roll and see who goes first. Jake, you start off. Highest number goes first.
Impact empowers individuals to establish Christ-centered values to guide them in life. Impact counselors teach people how to implement biblical principles as a means of resolving conflicts, communicating effectively, controlling anger, and coping with grief issues.
How you doing, Maurice? Fine. How was school today? Hey, Selena, how you doing? Fine. Thank you. Any more dishes?
Yes.
Impact's aim is to perpetuate healthy, strong families for generations to come.
Son, you're doing a good job.
Thank you, Daddy.
And to eliminate this.
Where have you been? Whatever. You don't even care anyway. Why do you say that?
In 1990, John Williamson and Moulton Williams realized that there was a need to intervene in the lives of high-risk youth to keep them from entering a life of crime. To accomplish these goals, Williamson and Williams founded Impact Family Counseling, which offers services including outpatient counseling, family strengthening classes, school-based counseling, and in-home wraparound services. The schools program provides counselors to help kids with behavioral problems in an effort to reduce student conflict, school disruption, and to lower dropout rates. After a request from a school, Impact interviews the counselors, teachers, and student to determine the core problem and formulate an action plan which includes their family.
So, Garrett, what's going on? What can we help you with?
I've just been...
The schools program offers an opportunity to stop the cycle of delinquent behavior from the beginning in the lives of persons at high risk of future incarceration.
One of our success stories was a student who was in an alternative high school setting and was there because of behavioral issues, anger management, communication problems, both at school and at home. And through working with the counselor over the course of a semester, he was able to redirect his academics and improved his relationship both at home and with peers at school. And through the course of that semester, auditioned for a music scholarship at a university, and fortunately he was successful in receiving that scholarship, and he is now in college at a local university.
Sometimes our job is as simple as reminding people that success is largely a matter of hanging on after everyone else has let go. Our outpatient counseling service offers counseling from a Christian perspective. Healthy families contribute productive employees, students, and volunteers to their communities. Impact offers private therapy services to individuals, families, couples, or groups for grief, depression, abuse, and work-related stress. Our fees are based on a sliding scale according to income. Our counselors also provide premarital and marriage counseling services to promote healthy marriages and reduce separation and divorce. In addition, we address issues that commonly lead to alcohol and drug abuse. We believe that to truly help someone, we must minister to their mind, body, and soul.
A couple years ago, I had a client come in with some spirituality concerns, some relationship issues. And so eventually we had his girlfriend come in with him, and we worked on some communication. And then he started coming alone, worked on some spirituality issues and concerns. And then they stopped coming, but recently has contacted me and let me know and thanked me for Impact Services because he now was married, had a child, and had accepted Christ about 6 months ago.
The Impact Family Counseling Wraparound Program provides in-home support in basic living skills, including social skills training, money management, food planning and preparation, medication management, job training, and referrals to social service agencies and local churches.
About 2 years ago, we worked with a young mother who was pregnant at the time and had a 6-year-old daughter. And she was just coming out of a rehab residential facility, and she actually sought out our services to help the family become independent and get connected with some resources. So we actually got her signed up with several different community resources, food stamps, and the WIC program. And then we also helped her put together a resume, fill out some job applications, and she became employed at a daycare within walking distance of her home. She also joined a church within walking distance of her home. So she really maximized her community with our help. Right now, we still keep in touch with her. Her baby's 2 now, and then she has a little girl in elementary school. And she's thriving, and she's actually giving back to the community, sort of empowering other families the way Impact helped empower her.
Impact partners with the Family Court of Jefferson County to provide the Family Strengthening Program. Impact provides teens and parents the skills and the opportunities to work together on problems. It's structured to teach communication skills, anger management, conflict resolution, and to address causes of substance abuse and other delinquent behaviors. Parenting education and family strengthening are the most cost and outcome-effective help available.
The Family Strengthening Program is a program that most of the people we get are referred from Jefferson County Family Court. So there already is some kind of turmoil, either that the kid got in trouble at home or there's trouble at school, but something's not right in that family. And what we do is we kind of get the parent and the child in the same place at the same time and talk about, different issues that may be affecting them. And, the parents are able to see something differently. They forgot how it was when they were a teenager. Now the teenagers are able to understand what the role of the parent is better. And once you get them talking and seeing that, hey, maybe if we change a few things, then we can get, a different result. A lot of times, it works. A couple of classes and, everything changes.
The problems of neglect, abuse, addiction, and violence occur at all income levels. They become crimes when the issues are ignored.
Because when you set a boundary,
Impact is accessible to anyone, regardless of income level. The Anger Control Program focuses on 3 main components for anger management: awareness, accountability, and action. We teach coping strategies to prevent aggressive behavior and introduce general lifestyle changes.
had a client come in for anger control training class, and he came on his own and was trying to save his marriage because they were going through some domestic violence issues. And so he came to the class and implemented the tools that he learned, and then later contacted me and let me know that he was really thankful for the class because he knew that had he not taken the class, he would have ended up in jail.
Opportunities are usually disguised as hard work, so most people don't recognize them. Impact helps people seize the opportunity to help themselves. Impact offers faith-based counseling by giving spiritual guidance to those searching for a closer relationship with God. As it is written, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you." Impact offers families the opportunity to bring people together in a safe environment to build a foundation of Bible-based principles. Proverbs 11:14 says, "Where there is no counsel, people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety." The Impact staff believes it is our calling to share the good news with others to help them find their purpose.
We had this young man, it was one of the first clients that came through the doors here, and the behavior was so extreme that the aggression was out of control, where both the parent and the child were getting hurt. They were getting injured through these altercations. Tried to consider looking at court options, getting involved in the legal system, but a 5-year-old is just too young to get involved with the court system. So they were able to call in counselors like us, and we were able to get in there and work with them and teach mom how to physically restrain them in a safe way, until that we could get to a point where we could teach them appropriate skills so that the restraint wasn't needed and that parenting could take its place and actually modify or change the behavior to a more appropriate setting. As a result, this child has then been able to process their anger, is able to work through the conflicts that he normally would have as a young man. And so what we have now is a teenager who is graduating high school, and he's going to go on to trade school and get a job and become a productive tax-paying citizen.
Day by day, child by child, family by family, they can be saved or lost. Like a ripple on a lake, their newfound abilities will spread into their whole community.